Welcome back to my bow build for my TradGang bow swap bow that I'm making for 2023. We're at the point where we've got the bow on short string. That means we've got a little bit of brace height going. That helps us read how the tiller looks. And at this point, all I'm really trying to do is get the bow bending evenly, both limbs, basically pull it, read it, mark it, scrape it. That's what we're after. So the bow's sitting a little crooked, but I can still read it. And I just went through a scraping round on the upper limb, which is on the right. It's stronger than the lower limb, which is opposite of what you'd want it. The left limb bends a little too much, just past the first third, and I divide the limbs into thirds to kind of read them. First third is closer to the handle, and that way I can sort of know where I'm going to scrape. So right now, the way I look at this, the right limb, the upper limb, still needs quite a bit of work. Not a lot of weight coming off of it. It's still a lot stronger than the lower limb. Near handle wood on the lower limb or on the left limb is too stiff. That spot just past that is too bendy, so it bends too much. And then beyond that, it's not bending hardly at all. So what I'm going to do is basically go to my scraper, give the right limb or the upper limb probably 20 scrapes throughout the entire limb. Pretty much it's bending relatively evenly. That last third might need a little extra work. And then I'll probably give the outer half of the left limb a little bit extra and leave that inner limb alone for now. I usually like to get it adjusted at the end, so that's what I'm going to do. I like to put a little board here to keep the string out of the way, that way I don't have to unstring it every time. Saves a lot of time. Alright, find the hook. I always have one of my edges of my scraper a little more aggressive, and that's what I'm looking for now. So it's this one. So we're going to give 20, and this is faceted tillering. Dean Tor just kind of taught us all how to do that about 20 some years ago. So it means we take a little bit off of each edge and kind of get a crown in the middle, and then take that crown off. So I'll probably leave this area right here alone. I'm leaving an area alone and just mark it no. So that means I'll go from here to here, and then from here to here 20 times. Basically, I'll probably just do 10 scrapes. I like to count my scrapes just to keep myself honest. The right limb's definitely bending better. It's starting to bend a little bit too much, closer to the handle. I'm going to have to work just the outer half or so. I'll probably focus my correction on those areas because probably getting a little closer on weight. We'll check it here in a minute. But that's pretty close. Definitely that outer half on the left limb, the lower limb, needs some more work, and then the right limb's looking pretty good. So this is the outer limb on the upper limb, from here to here. Here's that spot I marked no. This is the part that needs some more work. So we're going to just give it I'll probably give it 10. So this is the lower limb, and this is the part that needs some work. Again, this is that sort of hingy area. So it's really right out in here that needs some work. Again, I'll give it 10. Now I'm going to go ahead and weigh it just to make sure I'm on track for weight. Alright, so I'm going to check the weight on this bow. I use a bathroom scale and a stick that's marked with the inches, and I just draw it down to whatever weight is my target weight and see how far I've got to go. Let's draw it to my weight and see where I'm at. Right at 23 inches. So again, I've made the corrections. I want to exercise it. Most of our corrections are on the outer third, outer half, outer third, which is, I can tell already, is starting to come around a little bit. I'm at 23 inches in weight, so I can pull a little past that green tape. So it's starting to come around a little bit better. If you look at it, pulled to 23-ish or so. It's looking pretty good. Still a little stiff in the outer half of the left limb, but so we're going to give it about 20 scrapes on the outer half here. And just to lose a little bit of weight, we're going to give full length on here, except for this one area that appears to bend more. So we'll give 10 full length. So that really helped a lot. I can feel I lost quite a bit of weight. It's probably close to draw weight, somewhere around 25 now, maybe 24, which makes me feel good. Tiller's looking pretty good, still stiff on that outer half on the left. Right limb looks pretty darn good. So basically the next probably hour of tillering is just fine tuning all that, and then hitting weight.